Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on Fernland with Cass. So, how are you guys doing? I hope it's fine with you. It's pretty fine with me. And today we're going to be working on this project. I asked you guys. Well, I told you guys that I didn't believe this guy would survive much longer, but apparently things are working out here so far. So before we start with the project, we will be working on those farms. We will finish all of those today, the wheat ones. I need to give you guys some progress update. So I worked a lot on the slime farm. So the entrance is not here anymore. I have to close that thing. The entrance is now here. I also moved all the chests from down below to this position. And I just have a ladder here for now. I plan on having a kind of elevator here in the future because it just takes forever to go down here and back. And the farm is also unfinished, but it's functional. It has a collection system, which is what was missing. And this is the design. let's go on top of the ladder so you guys can see. So yeah, I dug a little bit more. Let's try to move this guy on top of the killing area here. Maybe if we stand here. So I dug a little more and I covered the floor whatever I could with lit pumpkins because we have lots of pumpkins now. And then I built the collection system. I'm just using rails everywhere and redstone blocks to power them. And this back here is a clock. So from time to time it will send all those minecarts and they will collect the slime for us. I hope I don't bump into a minecart. No, okay, that's fine. And the collection system is just this chest here. We have all of this slime here. You guys can see that I spent a lot of slime blocks here. And I wish we could see some spawns right now because the fact that I'm using slime blocks on the floor is interesting. It does things to the slimes that I hope to show you guys. But okay, yeah. The cool thing about this kind of floor is that, well, we have a slime farm made out of slime, and it also allows the light levels to pass, so that yeah, only slimes will spawn here. You can see that we are losing some items because I had that idea of digging around, so that around the official chunks, the chunk border, so that the slimes would be able to spawn at the corners here. But I'm not sure what to do in order for the slimes not to go in this area, in this region. I'm thinking about adding a water stream here so that when they want to go outside the chunks, they are brought back by the water stream. But I'm not sure if the water will spoil my idea of having more spawning spaces. Or maybe I just could give up on the idea of having the corners made more efficient and just have a wall built around here so that yeah, they would never be able to escape. The big slimes, they take a while to split, but once they become the level 2 or medium size and or small size, they die really fast. So yeah, that's cool. Farm has been working pretty nicely. I'm actually surprised that we are not seeing more spawns here. Even with me down here, I see a lot of spawns. So yeah, we have slimes for our next project, and that's it for this farm. It's not finished. So if you guys, as always, have any additional ideas, just write in the comments. I really love reading your comments. I think that's the best part of this series, and honestly the best part of my channel as a whole. Because when I can share ideas, I always learn something. Guys point me out in the right direction and give me information that I actually use in my series. Okay, so let's make it day. We have a husk there. I wonder if we can use the husks for something interesting. I really like this mob. I like that it has an effect. I think this guy is a proper zombie, you know. It also won't burn with the sunlight. It's a pretty cool mob. Okay, so the changes with the farm here, let me update you guys on that as well. So first of all, I hooked it up to a timer so that the minecart's not running all the time. So yeah, it's just a simple timer, like a Ito hopper timer, but silent, no pistons. And haven't changed this, but I plan on doing so. I will show you guys a bunch of options that I came up with. I bet you guys are full of this, like you don't want to hear about track layout anymore, but I'm just having fun doing it. The cart just went off. This guy's fine. We have been collecting a lot of wheat. We don't have a lot of seeds though, because I had the minecart set up in such a way that this would be powered continuously, and I filled the minecart with wheat, so it only picks up the wheat. But then I realized that we actually need to farm the seeds as well to be able to expand and create the other 3 farms. And up here I just had to change this. The turbo mode for the farm needs to be here. I wanted it to be at the corners for static reasons, but when I do so, the villager will harvest the crop, and it will fall exactly in this corner here, and the minecart's not able to pick up the items. So maybe I can demonstrate the turbo mode for you guys. So eventually the villager will notice that this thing's growing. I'm not sure we have any bone meal here at all. So yeah, let me bring some more bone meal. Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave this on while I explain the other stuff so we can check this out later. Okay, I'm trying to run away from the noise, but I think it's just going to be easier if I do this. Okay, so I'm still trying to come up with new track layouts because I'm not happy with this, and I decided to turn the rails. So the minecart, instead of going in this direction, now goes in this direction, and as a result, I can have redstone signals running really close to this thing without interfering or bending the rails. There's not going to be a problem here. Also, I came up with this. So I'm going to use fence gates to hold on the water. And yeah, since those things have no hitbox when it's open, it should work better, you know. And I'm using minecart boosters here. You guys will see in a moment. So this is why this minecart is able to cross this unconnected section of the rails. I'm using 1 minecart hopper and 2 regular minecarts because they have I don't know, momentum works different on them. And I don't know, this is cool and everything, and I like that this gives the system a very simple track placement, and it's not bumping on anything at all. Now everything is also flat, which is cool. But I don't like that we are kind of using a glitch. Like, boosters are not a glitch, they're implemented officially in the game. But making minecart work on top of something that's not tracks and making it continue, I don't know, it's a little bit cheaty. The thing I'm worried mostly is that this thing might not be stable. This thing might be patched in the future, and that's something I don't want to be worried about. I don't want to rebuild the system. Once we place dirt on top of everything here, I don't want to see these tracks anymore. I don't want to talk about them anymore. So this is option 2. Doesn't use any glitches. It's just simple track placement, but around the water regions, we just have hoppers. So yeah, we have passive collection, and the minecart just goes around. The advantage is we don't have to use boosters for these. We don't have to use tricks like this. It's just plain and simple, and only 1 minecart is required. So I think this is very stable and the safest option. But on the other hand, I don't like this. I don't like those hoppers here. I don't know, something about this design. I almost hate this design. I really don't like this. And finally, my last experiment was with this one, which is basically the same design as the first I showed you, except I'm taking full advantage of the minecart booster trick, because those boosters, they don't require powered rails. Okay, so I'm using just regular rails, and the advantage is not about the cost, because you guys just saw what we did last episode. The thing about not using powered rails is, well, it's easy to build, yeah, because inventory management, and also don't have to to use the redstone blocks. Okay, of course I could go underneath the floor and use levers, of course, but with all the testing I have been doing here, I have been unassembling, destroying and rebuilding this thing so many times that if I had to go underneath and place levers on the new spots, it would be just too annoying. So I like this design. I just don't like that I'm making use of mechanics that might eventually be removed from the game, so this is not safe and I don't recommend this design. But for some reason I want to go with them. I just like the way it behaves. It makes sense, it's simple, it's... I don't know. I don't know. So today we will be finishing these projects. So I will destroy all of those, and this is the one that I will replicate in all of those. And for this first one, I will change this thing. But what I will do is I will build the farm here and try to attract the villager to another farm, and then I can destroy this one and also do the rails there. Okay. So yeah, let's start building things. Hello again, guys, and welcome to the second day of me recording this episode. Okay, so time to give you guys some updates. So I built all the cells. They are semi-functional, so you can see this guy's planting. But there's a couple of issues that I detected while building this thing, and I will have to come up with a plan to solve all the issues here. Okay, the main problem here is that this guy here on the second cell is the only villager that has a proper inventory to farm wheat automatically. Okay, she has only seeds on its inventory and she's not able to pick up wheat. All the other ones came from the original village, so those three, they basically can pick up wheat and they can make bread, and things get weird around here and not functional at all. It's semi-functional. Like this guy doesn't want to harvest anymore. Maybe because it's full of food. But if I break things manually, after some times, if she has seeds, she wants to replant everything. She always fixes it. Thanks for not giving an example while I'm talking, by the way. Okay, same for the other three. So I will probably try and use those three villagers to build a villager breeder here, because we need this anyways. And later on, we will be able to produce clean new villagers so that we can replace those guys with functional ones. So yeah, she's replanting now. She will never harvest. This is the problem. This makes it so that I can't be AFK here because they won't harvest anything. Like they can replant if I break things manually, or if I force it, and sometimes I come in here and just drop water. And things work sometimes. But there's also an issue with this guy here. This farm was functional, but then when I started adding the other farms, it's like she sees the other crops on the other side, and she tries to harvest them. I don't know what happened. See, I just broke it, and she's not looking anywhere anymore. Or maybe she's looking somewhere else, looking to those other possibilities here. I'm not even sure. Let's drop some water here. I have been throwing those guys some seeds so that they can actually do some work here, but they don't want to work that much, you know. And yeah, I really need to work on those villagers, but I need to solve the problems with the seeds now, because even if I do replace those with 3 new farmers, I still have to fill up their inventories with 8 stacks of seeds each. So I need to find a way to get 24 stacks of seeds, which is not exactly easy at the moment, seeing as those guys don't want to produce. So I will have to find a way to do that. Okay, about the farm functionality, about the redstone. So all the farms now have this dispenser here in the middle. I guess I explained that yesterday when I was recording. It has to be here because otherwise the drops will fall in a place where the minecart is not able to pick up. But I came up with a cool system to activate all the minecarts. So I still have a single clock here, and when it fires, the minecart starts moving, and then it uses this detector rail here to power this other minecart. I changed all the rails, but we still have problems with redstone updating it. It's really bizarre. Like if I place this redstone dot here, it will update this rail and it will turn and try to connect to this one. This one will not flip, but this one will. So this is very strange. So basically, this makes a chain here, and every minecart will activate the next one. So yeah, this is how I managed to activate all the minecarts without having to use a lot of redstone here. I just have to hook up those guys to activate the turbo mode here. But I'm thinking also that after showing you that problem, like this guy here trying to harvest things from another field, considering it's trapped within walls, if I activate the turbo mode, what's going to happen is, even if I have all the functional villagers, this guy will spend a long time here, and all this wheat will grow, and the turbo mode will be activated for all the cells. So this will happen here, which means that when I deactivate the turbo mode, it will either try to harvest everything around it, or it will try to harvest something around here on the other fields. And this villager can also do the same, so they kind of start a race condition here. So they are locked trying to reach places that they can't. One way of solving that would maybe be allowing those guys to cross chunks. But the whole idea with the size of this farm is to not allow those guys to cross chunks. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to solve this problem for now. Oh, and before I forget, there's another thing that I don't quite understand. Look at this. This guy crafted 28 bread. How is she throwing bread? Who is she throwing this bread at? Can they see each other somehow? And I really don't understand what's happening with this farm. This is like, oh my. We have to direct this little guy to this region. The first one was really easy, really easy. Let's see what I can do for this one. I can break the rails, don't need those anymore. Can also break this. And now we'll try to set you free, kind of. Okay, so I need to drop this guy. Come on. Okay, let's try something out. No, 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 no. Yes! Okay, so let's see what's going on. Hopefully no zombies will be able to jump on top of anything here and go inside the farm, because this villager is currently the most important guy around here. So let's drop down and show you guys what's going on down here. It's an improvised villager breeder here. So I have been digging this area here. It's kind of hard to see what's back there, but this is not very important. The baby villagers will just drop on this water, and then I don't have anything here back there. It's just, you see the water. I don't even continue it because I'm worried about breeding the first villagers here. So I have those two here, and I use this lime block so that they don't take any damage. And now I want to give those guys some bread, and hopefully this is enough. Oh, pick that up. Okay, hopefully this is going to be enough for them to start breeding. And when they do, I want to get rid of those because their inventory is messed up, and I wanna feed those guys using carrots and potatoes. And since those guys have a lot of seeds, they will eventually run out of bread, and I will not give those guys bread anymore, because this is going to be automated in the future. So I need those guys to breed now. Hopefully this works, I don't know. As soon as I have a villager breeding, placing the villagers where I want them to be, I will never have to mess with those guys in the same way. So it's going to be much easier. So I really want to get this project finished, and I will continue in the next episode. So the one thing I want to tell you guys now is this is episode number 9. So of course next episode is episode number 10, and I want to know from you guys if you have any ideas. My question is, what should we be able to accomplish in 10 episodes that I can possibly do? Should we do something special for the 10th episode? Please let me know in the comments. Please write down, do write down your ideas, because I really appreciate ideas on this series, and it's only fun because of you guys, honestly, really honestly. So yeah, if you have any ideas, just write to me, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.